YTPC, it's Harriet Herfer of Herferville. Where else but Herferville? Tonight I'm going to be doing a VR to Cincinnati Piper. He has asked to see our tamper collections. And I really like that question. I don't recall anybody ever asking to see our tamper collections before, since I've been on, what, 2.5 years maybe? So I thought, hey, I'm going to jump on and do that. So without further ado, because I have a few of them, Wyatt and Izzy are going to play and make a whole bunch of noise. I apologize for that. I'm going to get started. So the first tamper I ever bought, it's a Brubbia, and it's an Italian tamper. it's just, I bought this nail. I'm sure a lot of you have it. Second tamper I ever bought, and I don't remember the rest of the orders in these, but those two I remember, was my Deco 8. I liked it because you can draw through it while you're tamping. And to be totally honest, I don't do that a lot anymore, but I guess if I want to, I still can. I did also like this because it has a poker in it. So, I'm sure a lot of you guys have that too. Then, another one I purchased for myself was 2017 at the Pipe Show in Dublin, Ohio. I liked the young gentleman that was making these. And they're just simple, and so I bought one. Hugh and I each bought one to kind of support him a little bit. I think it was the first year that he had ever made them, so, and I thought he did a pretty fine job, and I've used it a lot, so it was a good purchase. And they weren't even that expensive, so why not? Let's see, how else am I going to do this? So I had purchased a pipe from Olivewood Piper. And as you all know, he sends along a tamper with his pipes, which is a very nice bonus. And this was the tamper that I got with my pipe. This is the stem acrylic stem material, and then this part is the morta that my pipe was made out of. So, very nice tamper. It feels really good in the hand, and it's a nice weight too. I really like it. So I had also, let's see, I ordered this one from Who's Your Chef, and I can't remember the numbers after his name on YouTube. I haven't seen him make videos for a while, but it's got different woods in it, and I don't know if you can tell. This part right here is black and red, and it's acrylic. So, and I've used that quite a bit. Very nice. I have to try and remember the numbers after his name. But Who's Your Chef? Let's see. I got this Italian tamper from Mike at Briar Blues. I won it on one of his giveaways. It's really nice. It's got some green and blue swirls and some sparkles going on in there. And then the end is morta, which is very nice. It's a very high quality tamper, you can tell. I really like it. I take this with me in my to-go bag a lot. I think everybody has golf tee tampers. I have the Aristocob, one from Sweet Chicken Mel, and then also if you own any of the Dagner pipes, of course you have theirs as well. Got those. Let me see how am I gonna do this. So really quick story on this one. I had won a tamper from Jason Mouton. It was a Purple Heartwood tamper with an antler tamper at the bottom, antler piece at the bottom. I don't know what you call that. And I would sit there, and here, actually, it was very much like this one right here. And I would tamp with it like this because of the way it, you hold it. And I would sit there while I was reading and smoking, and I would go like this. And I think that's probably what, I try not to do that anymore, what had broken, I broke the tip off of it. And so I told Jason about it, and I felt really bad, and he said, well, just send it back to me and I'll fix it. And he didn't even want anything for fixing it, so he was very nice about it. Then he sent it back to me, and I had it for a little bit, and for work, I would ship from home, and I had all my shipping materials on the table, and I had been smoking prior to that, and I think it got thrown out with the extra packaging material that I had on the table. So Hugh told me, he says, well, just buy another one. I said, no, I really don't think I deserve another one after breaking the first one, throwing the second one away, and I think I really don't deserve another one. And so last year, Hugh had commissioned a pipe from Jason, and obviously he slipped behind my back and ordered me another one, so I ended up with another one. So I still have it, Jason. I still have it. I'm not gonna lose that one or break it or throw it away or anything. Oh my gosh. So I'm really careful with that tamper now. So Mark from TPI Pipes had sent a request out for anybody to send him some cigar bands because he wanted to make some tampers. And so Hugh and I did that, and he sent each of us 2 tampers. So we each got one of these. So one of his cigar tampers and one of his with the casing on the bottom, bullet casing. Very cool. Thank you very much, Mark. Very much appreciate those, and I like the size of those. My good friend Luke Risner, the package that he sent me, had made a tamper. How cool is that? It has a brass bottom on it for tamping. And the really cool thing about this is the scoop, which is great for pipes. I actually don't use it for that. I've been using it for my snuff. So it kind of worked out really well. I got to use it for both. So very nice. Thank you, Luchasaurus. And then Danny Shore had sent Hugh and I a package, and in it were these 2 tampers. And I believe that Danny made this. I'm not sure, but I think he did. It's got a shell casing on the bottom, and it's just really cool. It has a lot of character, and I absolutely love this tamper. I use it all the time. I really like that, and it means a lot to me because it came from him. And then in the package was also this tamper, and I don't know if he made this one or not, but it has bamboo in the center and then the 2 shell casings, and it's really nice to take with you. And I like it because I don't even have to set it down anywhere. So when I'm outside, I do use that one a lot. Let's see. For Christmas year before last, Ghost Cobb had sent me this tamper, this wonderful tamper, which was carved by Carving Piper. Isn't that cool? It's got a lot of character. He does a really great job. So I love this tamper. I like to take it with me to brick and mortar from time to time, and I'm afraid I'm going to break it because it's so cool. I just don't want to break it, so I keep it in one of my little cigar tubes that I had bought. Works out perfect. Keep it safe. Then let's see, where are we at? I don't want to forget anything. Oh, okay, so I got this one. So my big brother, LaDon Mott, made me this out of antler, a morel mushroom tamper. How cool is that? Very, very nice. Very solid, very nice. It's got a shell casing on the bottom. I really like this tamper. I don't know how he did that. I tried making one just out of wood, and it looked like a second grader had made it. No, second graders would have looked better than mine. It was just horrible, but that's fantastic. And then my big brother also made this one. And let's see, the one from Mark at TPI, you can see the difference. So I have a thin one and a thick one. Works out really nice. Thank you, big brother. And then Austin at Shrewsbury's Blacksmithing. This is a little bit different than some of the others that you guys have seen. It's instead of the twist here, it's just straight. So I got that from him. He actually gifted me that. So very nice gentleman, and makes a really great solid product. He also made this copper tamper. It's a leaf. Nice little spiral at the bottom. I really like this one. You hold it with the leaf that way, and it just feels natural. So I don't forget. He also gave me this, which it is a tamper, so I'm going to show it to you. It's he uses it for the closure on the pouch, which is really cool. You take it off, and then you got your tamper with you as well. And tamp with it. Thought that was pretty ingenious. It's very nice. And then Rustic Piper had sent me one of his candy cane candy cane tampers, which I use over the holiday season. I save it for the holidays, which I really don't have to, I guess. But it's kind of cool because it's candy cane. It's got a nice little poker at the end. So, and then he also carved, he knows I really like cedar, so he was kind enough to make me a nice cedar tamper. Look at that. Just, I love the smell of cedar, and it's just, ever since I was a little girl, my favorite tree was a cedar, and I have no idea why. I just really liked them. We use that a heck of a lot, as you can tell. I'm gonna burn it up. Not burn it up, but you know, it's well loved, it's used. And then, I'm almost done, I promise. Tamper Tantrum has made some different tampers for me, which really cool. That was the first one he gave me right there. Got a nice scoop there. I've used that one quite a bit, actually. I cleaned it up before the video, so it looks better than it did. I was like, man, some of these look pretty rough, because I do use them quite a bit. And then the second one he gave me was this one. He does this with a Dremel too, which I think is really cool. Very nice. And then he gave me a pipe, and with the pipe he gave me this one right here. And he goes, I know I've given you a couple of tampers. If you want to use it, fine. If you want to give it away, fine. And I haven't done either one. I'm just like, I've got like 3 pipes I've never smoked. They're brand new, and I don't know why I don't smoke them. I wanted them, and I don't smoke them, and it's like this tamper, now I'm afraid to use it. I just really think it's cool. I don't know why I do that. Is that it? Nope. Now I save my favorite ones for last. Nothing against any of the other ones that I just showed you, because they all are great, and the people that made the tampers for me or gifted them to me, they're all very special to me. But I have, and you guys might laugh, and that's okay. So I have this one. It's just, I know, don't, you know, just bear with me. And this one. And this one. So these are, my dad used to make me Hui sticks when I was little, and that is a dowel rod with like a popsicle stick type nailed to the end of it, like a propeller. And then he would, this is a better example, hunk out little divots in the wood, and then you would take, this was the one that the propeller was on, and then you take just a straight stick and run this over, and at the end the propeller would start spinning from the vibrations. And so these are ones that he had started on and hadn't finished, or had started on and messed up. Probably cussed a little bit right there when he hit that spot and did that. But so I've just turned them into tampers, and he already had this on there too because it was one of the sticks that did that. Just did the top portion of the Hui stick. So that's why these are my favorite, because they were my dad's. It was in his drawer that was next to his table, his junk drawer. And so they were in there, and that's where he used to keep his pipes and his tobacco and stuff when I was growing up. So it was just kind of cool. I saw those. I was like, oh, I know what I'm doing with those. So there you go. That's my tamper collection. I have more here, there, and everywhere, but I figured that was enough to get out, and these are some of my favorites anyway. So that is what I got for you. Anybody that I've mentioned here that has a channel on the YTPC or an Etsy page or anything like that, I'm going to put their information in the bucket so you can check them out. All a bunch of great folks. So, and yeah. I have a lot of tampers and I use them all. Oh, I forgot one more tamper that I have used on quite a few occasions. Actually, it's a chapstick. I know, but sometimes when you're desperate, you know, you gotta use what you got. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Take care. Go sub a newbie.